Hey guys, so today I'm filming a Throwback Thursday video. If you have not seen this video from me, basically I'm reviewing the products that were in my monthly favorites 2 years ago. So today I will be reviewing my products from my December 2012 favorites, and I will have that video linked down below, and I will also link my playlist. So my inspiration for this series is Kristen Game. She has done this type of video on her channel for a while, and I really enjoyed seeing it from her, and I will have her channel and her playlist linked down below. I will also list down below all of the products that I am mentioning. So the first product that was in my favorites is this Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. As most of you know, I do have oily skin, but in the summer it can dry out a little bit, and this is a ginormous tub. This is 16 ounces. They do have a smaller size, but I remember when I purchased this, it was out of stock, so I just purchased the big one, which was I think around $10. I've used a good amount of this, but there is still a ton left. And this is still a favorite of mine. I use this every single night to moisturize my skin. This is a bit too heavy for me to wear during the day. I think it would make my makeup a little too greasy, but for a nighttime moisturizer for me, it works great. But if you do have dry skin, I think it would work nice for you during the day as well. So this is definitely still a favorite of mine. I think it works really well to properly moisturize my skin. The next product that I mentioned was a concealer combination using the Hard Candy Glamoflague and the Maybelline Fit Me. I do not have either of them here to physically show you today, but I still wanted to talk about them. So during December 2012, my blemishes were starting to dry out a little bit, and the Hard Candy Glamoflague concealer was making them look a little bit cakey. So I mixed in the Maybelline Fit Me, and it was the perfect combo. And both of those concealers are incredible. The Hard Candy is a dupe of Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer. It is very full coverage, but it is thick and it will look more matte on the skin. So I would not recommend that for dry skin people. And then the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is more of a liquidy consistency. It has a light medium coverage and a natural finish. That would be a great concealer for people with dry skin blemishes, and that concealer also works really well for concealing under the eyes and highlighting. So for what kind of acne I was working with in December 2012, I needed the coverage of the Hard Candy, and I needed the consistency and the natural finish of the Maybelline. So mixing them together came up with the perfect concealer for me. But I don't have either of those in my collection right now because I have found a concealer that I like even more. That would be the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love this concealer because it works for me in the summer and in the dead of winter. Whether I have oily or dry skin, it works on my blemishes. Also, this works great for the under eyes. So this concealer is amazing because it works for dry skin, oily skin, under eyes, or blemishes. So the fact that I can use this for multiple purposes and all year round makes this a perfect concealer for me. So this is the one that I am using and will continue to repurchase because it is so perfect, but the other ones are great as well. Definitely depends on what your skin type is. The next product is a little brow duo, and that would be the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in the shade Ash and the Revlon dual-ended Smokey eye brush. I like to use the angle side to help apply the gel, which you can see I have hit pan on. And this is a great brow product. I haven't used this in a while. I've moved on to my pencil and powder combination, but this is a really great brow product. The coloring is perfect for blonde, so I definitely do still love this, and I think that the brush works perfectly with the gel. I don't use the flat side anymore for the powder because I think it applies too much. I use a separate angled brush to apply it, but this is a phenomenal brow product from the drugstore, and I love this shade for blonde brows. So I do still really like this, but I'm not reaching for it as much as I used to. So my next favorites were two eyeshadow palettes from the drugstore, and these are limited edition Wet n Wild 8 pan. So the first one is Sparkle Till Morning, and the second is Drinking a Glass of Shine. And here is what they look like close up. Beautiful warm tones, and I love that blue color thrown in. And the Drinking a Glass of Shine palette is all mattes. We have more neutral shades and then more colorful shades. So I think that these palettes are still great quality, but I don't reach for them. I have purchased a lot more palettes in the past 2 years, so I definitely don't reach for these as much as I used to, but they are still nice quality. I love that they came out with an all matte palette. I still don't think that the quality of these mattes are as soft and pigmented as their singles, which is a bummer. And the ones that came with a 6-pan palettes, those matte shades were incredible. These are still nice, but they're not as buttery and opaque and creamy as the others. But if you were able to get your hands on these, or if you do have them, I would recommend that you pull them out. I have decluttered my collection. I have pulled out a lot of things, but I still have not been able to let go of these because they are such nice quality. So I definitely still enjoy these, but don't reach for them as much as I should. So my next favorite was an eyeshadow combination. On the lid, I used MAC Shimmermoss, which has been discontinued, but I believe that MAC Aquadesiac is very, very similar. This is an awesome Volux Pearl finish. And the other shades I used came from my Urban Decay Naked palette. In the crease, I used Buck, and as a blending shade, I used Naked. And I think that look is still beautiful. I actually really like wearing it in the springtime. I do have a tutorial on it, which I will link down below. I think the quality of MAC and Urban Decay shadows are phenomenal, and I really do recommend them. And I love that look. I do recommend that as well. The next thing I have is a lip combination, and that would be using a Revlon SuperLustrous lipstick and a Buxom lip gloss. The Revlon lipstick is actually my holy grail must-have lipstick if I could only have one. It would be this, and that would be Revlon SuperLustrous lipstick in Primrose. This is a dupe for MAC Snob. This pink is not too blue or not too yellow undertone, and it has a perfect cream finish. I love this lipstick. And then on top of it, I was wearing the Buxom lip gloss in Sandy to give it more of a nudie pink vibe, and both of the formulas of these are incredible. I haven't worn this particular combination in a long time. I really should wear it again because I really did love it. But I love both these products on their own, and I actually have found other combos with these products that I love too. But first off, can we just look at how much lip gloss I have used? I have used down to here. This is the most I've ever used of a lip gloss. Like, I am really excited about it. I used to lay these on their sides, but recently I started standing them up, and I could see how much that I used. This much. That is so exciting. But anyway, like I said, I haven't used this combo in a while, but I want to again. But both of these are amazing formulas, and I love the color. So I would definitely recommend both of these lip products to you guys. The next product that I had was a highlighter from a drugstore. That would be the Hard Candy Blush Crush Baked Blush in Pinup. That was more of a pinky champagne highlight, and I don't have it anymore. I don't love that because it is more of a natural finish. I prefer highlighters like the Balm Mary Luminizer, which are really intense, and that was just a little too natural for my liking. But if you are someone that would like a more natural highlight from the drugstore, that would be a really nice one. It was a nice formula. I think it cost $6 or $8. You can get Hard Candy at Walmart, but no, that is not a favorite of mine anymore. So my last favorite was a nail polish combination using a nude polish from Rue 21 and OPI's Designer to Better as the accent nail polish. This was from the Muppets collection a couple years ago. I don't have the Rue 21 polish anymore because it chipped so fast, but the color was gorgeous. So luckily I found a color that was almost identical, and that would be the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Brilliant nail polish in the shade Always Naked. This is also a dupe for Essie Saint Tropez. But these polishes together are beautiful. I love this combo in the winter. I think it is so pretty. I love the formula of both of these, and I'm obsessed with this OPI polish. It is a platinum with copper sparkles in here. Very beautiful. So definitely love this combo. If you can get your hands on this OPI, I would recommend it. It is a phenomenal metallic formula, and I love the formula of the CoverGirl. It's opaque in 2 coats, which is really awesome for a nude polish. So I hope you guys are still enjoying this series. Let me know if you have tried any of these products and what your thoughts are on them. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.